Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome live here on the WHS Network here on YouTube.com from beautiful Raider Gymnasium in Selma, Indiana, as we welcome in the Lapel Bulldogs to Raider Gymnasium to take on your Wapahani Raiders in tonight's home finale of the 2020-2021 girls basketball season. And so this junior varsity team coming in here playing some fantastic basketball throughout the year, and hopefully that will continue here tonight. Again, here as always, I'm your play-by-play broadcaster, Brandon Morbilius, alongside here with me, cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Again, we hope all of you have had a wonderful Tuesday so far, and again, thank you all for tuning in for tonight's ball game. As we'll get into our Raiders Live pregame show presented by the Liberty Perry Alumni Association. Again, Wapahani now 14-3 on the season with their victory last night at Cowan, in which you wind down the season here. Obviously, this is the last home game for the girls basketball team. Again, they'll be back at it again on Thursday, but unfortunately, at least to my knowledge, that will be a varsity-only game on Thursday evening. So this will be the last game for this junior varsity team of the season. And a lot to be proud of, and hopefully they can top it off with a victory here tonight. But this team has really been a true joy to watch throughout the course of the season here. You know, you've seen these ladies continue to grow as individual players, and then more importantly, grow as a team. And now obviously it helps that, most of them are the same age. They've played together for a while now. But still, you're playing high school basketball now. It's much different from middle school basketball or even back in your elementary days. This is a big step. And for these girls to come out here and play the way that they did a good majority of the season here, roughly 90-95% of the season, they've had a lot of success. Like I said, they've just been a fun group to watch and to be around, and to watch them grow into being, pretty nice basketball players here that has continued to progress and move in the right direction. A lot of credit there to those young ladies, and hopefully, like I said, hopefully they can continue right here tonight with the W and end their season the right way against a tough Lapel Bulldogs team. Again, they've always had a very good program over there, and so I'm expecting a great game here tonight, no question about it, not only at the junior varsity level, but at the varsity level as well. So, again, make sure to tune in. We got it all coming at you live here throughout the evening here on your home, the WHS Network. So we'll go ahead and step aside here for a break, and again, we'll be back here with tonight's starting lineups right after this message.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to
Alrighty, folks, welcome back live here on the WHS Network. Again, we'll take a look here at tonight's non-starters for the Lapel Lady Bulldogs. Starting off here with number 10, McKenna Little, number 11, Layla Stotler, number 21, Rosemary Likens, number 25, Caitlin Garber, number 33, Annalise Stowe, number 35, Lily Humerikaus, number 40, Sophia McCrary, number 43, Michelle Falmer, and number 45, Lorelei Grant. Now for the starters here for Lapel. Starting at one guard, number 14, Brooke Wallace. At the other guard position, number 23, Gracie Lyons. Starting at guard, number 30, Morgan Baker. At one forward, number 32, Madison Ake. And at the other forward, number 42, Gracie Clark. Again, the Lapel Bulldogs are coached by Caitlin Dobbins. Now we'll take a look here at the non-starters here for your Wapahani Lady Raiders. You got number 20, Maddie Felton, number 45, Gabby Felder. Now for your Raider starters, again brought to you by Jones Auto Body. Starting at the guard position, a 5'3" freshman, number 4, Maddie Jefferson. At the other guard position, a 5'2" freshman, number 5, Zoe Swallow. Starting at guard, a 5'3" freshman, number 10, Abby Cross. At guard, another 5'2" freshman, number 11, Emily Thompson. And at the lone 4 position, a 5'6" freshman, number 30, Destiny Felder. Again, your Lady Raiders are coached by Carly Boggs. Again, we want to welcome you all into tonight's ball game. Again, here from beautiful Raider Gymnasium in Selma, Indiana. Again, here with your play-by-play call, Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. As we get tonight's game officially underway here this evening, again, for this Tuesday night of Indiana High School girls basketball action, as we're going to have a fouling violation, so the first turnover of the evening there for Lapel. Again, we do want to welcome in fans of Wapahani and Lapel here this evening. And we appreciate you guys supporting teams. And obviously it means a great deal to us because we do this for them. We do it for them. We do it for the fans to be able to give everyone the opportunity to watch their kids, their grandkids, nieces, nephews, cousins, all that. We take a great responsibility in knowing that we want to do a great job every broadcast. Again, been doing it now for a good while, going on 10 years, and so we're very appreciative of everyone for always tuning in. So again, Wapahani here with their first possession of the night. Thompson takes it in, kicks it out here. That's Cross. And had a real nice game last night there at Cowan. And got the ball stuck, so that will be a jump ball technically, and that will be Wapahani basketball. And so we'll get the referee, Nathan Brozier, some airtime here this evening. Also our other official, Mr. Tanner Hoots, here this evening. Well, it's a good thing Brozier stuck to officiating because his basketball skills aren't quite there. I'm just kidding. I'm sure he'll probably go back and watch that. I'm just messing around. But finally got the ball loose from the rim right there, and again it's going to be Wapahani basketball. And Thompson here at the top, swung on there, Swallow, and that's going to be deflected and nearly picked off there by Brooke Wallace there of Lapel. And so inbounded there, Destiny Felder here at the top. Takes it, kicks it out here to Cross. Now to the right wing up top here to Emily Thompson. She'll reset the Raider offense here, looking to drive it to the hole, finds Jefferson. Now Cross here for three, it is up and no good. Rebounded by number 30, Morgan Baker of Lapel. She is off and running here for the Bulldogs, and we'll have a reach-in foul here on Wapahani's number 4, Maddie Jefferson, her first. Team's first. So an inbound play here, and to inbound it will be number 30, Morgan Baker there. And that's going to be up and good. That was number 42, Gracie Clark, here of Lapel. And a jump ball will result in the possession changing on back over here to Lapel. So second turnover now tonight here for Wapahani. And Baker here to inbound. That was to number 14, Brooke Wallace. Baker takes it inside and was met there by Jefferson, so she's going to pick up a second foul. Team second as well, and that will send Morgan Baker now to the line for 2 shots. I imagine here we'll have substitution here in just a moment there for Jefferson. As the first one will be up and good for Morgan Baker. Now number 20, Maddie Felton, will sub in here for Jefferson. Again, Felton now seeing her first action of the night. And the free throw is up and good. So 2 for 2 there from the line for Morgan Baker. And so Felder got herself into a little bit of a situation along the sideline as number 32, Madison Ake, will lose that one out of bounds. Second turnover now of the night here for Lapel. And so let's see if the Raiders can get it going here on this possession. Again, still scoreless through the first 2.5 minutes into this one. Swallow down low, not scoreless anymore, finding Destiny Felder underneath. A nice pass there by Zoe Swallow, and nice finish here from Felder to get the Raiders on the board. Now down 4-2. Here with 4:10 to play here in the opening quarter. Wallace now on over here to number 23, Gracie Lyons. On the Baker, out near half court, takes it there to the middle. Wallace there with a shot fake. Now the shot from the wing is no good. Rebounded by Maddie Felton. And the Raiders begin again only down by 2. Right down the middle, deflected pass. Just a little too much traffic there on the inside. So 4th turnover now for Wapahani, and the 3 is up and good. That is number 32, Madison Ake. Down court here, Swallow into the corner. That is Maddie Felton for 2, no good. Cross there with the backside rebound. Back over to Felton along the baseline again. Left that one short, but Felder there with the rebound. Can't get the putback to go. And so a couple opportunities off of some offensive rebound, and unfortunately couldn't put it through the hole. So still a 7-2 lead here for the Bulldogs, and now a reach-in foul called here on Raiders number 10, Abby Cross. Her first, team's third. So here to inbound will be number 14, Brooke Wallace of the Bulldogs. Baker attacks in the basket, and a little surprised that wasn't initially a travel, but it was a takeaway nonetheless. As Swallow goes coast to coast, unfortunately couldn't get it to go, but there's Felder with the rebound and put back. Now 4 points, all of them there for Destiny Felder. That's now a 3-point Bulldogs lead. Wallace here on the right wing, into the middle. That's number 23, Gracie Lyons. Again, here's Wapahani. A foul here on the play. Number 20, Maddie Felton. Now we'll pick up her first, team's fourth. And so the first free throw will be up and no good for Gracie Lyons, as number 35, Lily Humerickhouse will now sub in here for the Bulldogs and also for Wapahani. Seeing her first action of the evening, number 45, Gabby Felder. And so back out onto the floor, actually seeing her first action of the evening now for Lapel will be McKenna Little. And I don't know how in the world Thompson got through all that mess. Can't get the layup to go. And now a jump ball possession will stay right here with Wapahani. So good job there of Thompson. Going to kind of just tie up the basketball. Give him another opportunity here on offense. Swallow here on the right corner. Drives the baseline. Again, finds Destiny, kicks it out. There's Thompson. Takes it right down the middle. And she's going to get called, I believe, with a carry. So that's going to be now the 5th turnover here in the first quarter for Wapahani, as Lapel will take a timeout. Again, this will be a full timeout taken by the Lady Bulldogs. So we'll go ahead and stick right here with you. Again, during the timeout, we'd like to recognize some of our sponsors here this evening. A big thanks to Kara J. Wolf, DDS PC, located at 3915 Wheeling Avenue in Muncie, Indiana. Make your appointment now to receive great care and leave with a pristine, beautiful smile. You can contact them at 765-288-1560. And their hours are 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Thursday. So again, a special thanks there to Carriage J. Wolf, DDS, PC. Also a big thanks to Jones Auto Body. They are owned by J.R. Fannin and located at 1901 East Memorial Drive in Muncie, Indiana. Jones Auto Body is one of Muncie's oldest and largest auto repair and paint shops in which they have been servicing the community for over 30 years. So if you have any questions or need them to take a look at your vehicle, contact them at 765-284-2593. Again, that is Jones Auto Body, assurance of quality. So returning from the timeout, again, it's 8-4. Again, we had a foul there on Brooke Wallace, her first, team's first, just a few moments ago. Thompson going to have the screen set there by Felder, now on to Felton. Another screen set, and that's going to be another turnover for Wapahani, now their sixth. Wallace up for two, can't complete the play down low. Rebounded by Maddie Felton. As Zoe Swallow went out and looked to push it down for quickly here for Wapahani. Again, you got Felder there at the elbow. Looking to drive inside. Now Gabby over to Maddie. Cross-court pass. Zoe Swallow thought about it. There's Maddie Felton. The three is up and no good. But Destiny Felder, another offensive rebound and another putback. So she still has all 6 points now for Wapahani. Deflection right there. Felder comes up with it. Takes it all the way in and puts it right on through. And so far, it is the Destiny Felder show here for Wapahani. Again, recording all 8 points here in this first quarter. The Raiders coming up with another turnover right there. That's now the fifth turnover now tonight here for Lapel. Thompson goes inside, unable to get the basket to go, but she will head to the line now for two shots as the foul is going to be on number 10, McKenna Little. Her first, team second. And so the first one will be up and no good. So again, Thompson here at the line for one more. The second one's going to be up and good as the Raiders will take the lead. Baker not going to get it off, and now Wallace just kind of throws it up there, and that will be the end of the first quarter. So after a little bit of a rough start here for Wapahani, got themselves right back going there, and now have established a 1 point lead here at the end of one. So folks, we'll go ahead and step aside here for a quick break. Again, we'll be back here with your second quarter of action live here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be the best.
All righty, folks, welcome back here as we begin the second quarter again here from Raider Gymnasium. That's going to be out of bounds. Possession will stay here with Lapel. Shot's going to be up, no good. Again, the rebound there, that's number 32, Madison Ake. Baker, one more time, no good. Got her own rebound, goes right back up with it and puts it through. So the basket. And Felton there for two. So that's her first points on the night. Again, right now, Felder with 8. Again, Felton with 2 and Thompson with 1. So Wallace, the 2-point basket again to put the Bulldogs up here by 1. Just back and forth here so far through the first minute and some change in this second quarter. Cross on the right wing up top. Maddie Felton looking for Thompson. Finds her now on the left wing. Swallow back to Thompson. Takes it inside again, dribbling into some traffic, and she's going to get called with a traveling violation. Turnover number 7 now for Wapahani on the evening. Up top, now Wallace in control of the basketball, splits the defenders, no good on the shot. But outside there to rebound, that was number 45, Lorelei Grant. And the made basket, that was Gracie Lyons. Now 3 points on the night there for that young lady from Lapel. Cross, again looking for Felder there in the middle, but Pell really clamping down here on the defensive end a little bit more as far as on the inside. Here with this 2-3 zone, but again, somehow Destiny Felder wreaking havoc here on the inside so far. Again, with another offensive rebound. Got fouled on the way up here by number 32, Madison Ake, her first, team's third. And so again, Felder out the line here for a pair. And a first one up and no good. Jefferson will return to the floor for Wapahani, also for Lapel. McKenna Little and Gracie Clark now in here for the Bulldogs. Again, Warren Moore here for Felder. And it will be up and good that time around. So back to a 2-point ball game. Again, Felder now with 9 points on the evening. Little down low to Clark. That's going to be picked off by Jefferson. Turnover number 6 now for the Bulldogs. Swallows, again, kind of slows it up. And you have Felder there at the high post. Swallow from a deep. I'm telling you what, that was big time 3-land right there from Zoe Swallow. Her first points on the night, and the Raiders retake the lead now at 15-14. Baker now finds Little down low, no good. And he had 3 defenders there of Wapahani going for 1 basketball and ends up out of bounds as the Bulldogs will maintain possession. So Baker to inbound it for the Lady Bulldogs. And Felder will take it right away. Great attack right there from Destiny Felder. Not slowing down because the defender was right there. Kept on a trucking. Put a couple more points on the board. And the Raiders now out to their largest lead of the night of 3 at 17-14. Shot's going to be up and good, just a little bit extended from the free throw line was Lorelei Grant. And so that will now be her first points on the evening for the Lady Bulldogs. Swallow with another deep 3, and it's up and good again. 2 for her last 2 is Zoe Swallow. 6 points now for the young lady. Now Wapahani out to a 4-point lead. Little finds number 30, that is Baker, for 3. It's up and couldn't get the friendly bounce to go. As we'll have an over-the-back foul called on Lapel's number 42, Gracie Clark, her first, team's fourth. So the Raiders again look to expand on this lead a little bit further. Having a great second quarter here so far. Really had a pretty good end to the first quarter as well after a little bit of a rough start. Was able to get things going, and they've continued that here in the second. The shot will be up and no good for Felder. I think that might have been a 2-point shot. Like maybe your foot was on the line, but nonetheless. Over here, number 23, Lions, skip pass. Here's Baker, takes it inside, met by Swallow, and that will be blocked away. As we'll have a substitution for the Lady Raiders now, number 45, Gabby Felder will return to the Raiders lineup for Maddie Jefferson. Little to the middle, finds Lions for 3, and the bank is open for number 23, Gracie Lyons. So that lead dwindled down to just 1 again. Swallow back up top to Thompson. Back over to Zoe. Cross, again, kind of looking for that basketball here on the right side. Gets it to her. Again, the Felders still working that high and low post. Cross up and no good for 3. Just a little too much mustard on that one. No good for Baker. Felder there with the rebound. Again, just under a minute and a half to play here in the first half. Off the mark there. So quick shots. I'd like to see us kind of slow things down just a little bit. Use a little bit of time to set up for something good. No good that time. Again, another rebound for Destiny Felder. And Thompson again will slow things up here for Wapahani on offense. Again, now under a minute to play. Cross with a 3 from the left wing. No good. Rebounded by McKenna Little of Lapel. Now Lyons with another 3 off the back iron that time. Rebounded by Felder. Now Swallow pushing up floor quickly. It's her and Thompson. A little 2-on-2, and Thompson will get the layup to go to put the Raiders back up here by 3. Grant back out to Lyons. The 3 is up and is no good. Thompson attacking, finds Cross for 3 more. The basket up and good. Abby Cross there with a big-time 3-point shot. Again, we was a little bit behind there on the clock, so I apologize for that. But what a first half of play here from your Wapahani Lady Raiders, leading the Lapel Lady Bulldogs 25-19 at the half, as both teams now head back to the locker room. We will take a quick break. Again, we'll be back here with our halftime report, again recapping the first half. And we'll give you some halftime stats here on Wapahani, and then we'll again talk about some upcoming broadcasts we'll have for you throughout the rest of this week. So again, don't go anywhere. We got more coming your way live here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. Alrighty, folks, welcome back live here on our halftime report, again presented by Carriage J. Wolf DDS PC. Wapahani here with a 25-19 lead as both teams now in the locker room, again discussing their strategy here for the second half. But really a very good first half by both teams, especially on the offensive end. Now, again, both teams a little careless with the basketball at times, mostly in the first quarter for Wapahani. Now for Lapel in the second quarter was kind of their biggest bugaboo. But so far, both teams now with 7 turnovers on the night, but still have, seen plenty of offense. You put up 25 points there in the first half. That's definitely not too bad, especially at the junior varsity level. These ladies have really continued to play great throughout the season here, and obviously we got off to a little bit of a rough start to the ball game as far as Wapahani just keeping track of the basketball, having I think 3 or 4 turnovers there within the first about 3.5-4 minutes of the first quarter, and so we've seen them kind of relax, calm down a little bit more, and established a presence inside there with Destiny Felder. It obviously helps when you have some offensive rebounding as well, which we've seen plenty of here this evening from Wapahani. And really just on both ends of the floor, that's another facet of the game that I think we've performed very well at, and that has been rebounding, offensively and defensively. So you've got to look to keep doing that, give yourself some extra opportunities on the offensive end with those offensive rebounds, and hopefully can put it back through. And then also, we've seen a little bit of outside shooting here as well. You have Zoe Swallow had a couple of big threes there on that left wing, and so that was obviously extremely crucial. Then the one right there towards the end of the second quarter there by Abby Cross. Again, she had a really nice game last night. I think had somewhere right around 3 or 4 threes last night as well, and so it's nice to see these ladies performing well and continuing to build confidence, and like I said, they've just been a lot of fun to watch throughout the season here, and they're showing exactly why once again here tonight. But Lapel has really answered the call here as well. When it was majority of the way through that first half, it's been kind of that back and forth where really neither team got ahead by much more than 3 points. But right there towards the end of that second quarter, Wapahani again was able to push that lead now to 6 off of that made 3-point basket. To that point, the largest lead of the night was Wapahani, I think, by 4. So, it just kind of shows, these two teams very active, especially on the offensive end, and the defense at times, has definitely been nice, creating some turnovers. Both of them have, but we'll see what they come out and do defensively in the second half to slow each other down. Because, the way that really both of them are going right now, this could be a pretty nice high-scoring ball game, but we'll see if the Raiders can possibly do a little bit more here on the defensive end, again, in the way of creating turnovers, maybe doing a little bit better job of contesting shots and not allowing them to get into the paint areas so easily, because that's one avenue I think that we've maybe need to clear up a little bit more. I know we've seen Morgan Baker on the inside numerous times, as well as Brooke Wallace. And Gracie Clark, doing, a fairly good job there as well on the inside. Really haven't seen a whole lot of production there for her, but, she's a really nice post presence on the inside, and so we'll see if the Raiders can contain her throughout this second half. But overall, good first half of basketball here for your Wapahani Lady Raiders. We'll take a look now at the overall scoring line for each of these ladies. Destiny Felder again leading the way right now with 11 first half points, followed by Zoe Swallow with 6. Next up here is Abby Cross and Emily Thompson with 3 points each. And then finally Maddie Felton with 2 points, again for a grand total of 25 first half points scored for your Wapahani Lady Raiders. Again, before we head to break, again, we did want to make the announcement of some other broadcasts we have coming up throughout the week. Again, Thursday night, we will be traveling to Shenandoah to broadcast the last regular season game of this 2020-2021 season. Again, at Shenandoah, a big conference matchup. That's going to be that will be a varsity-only game on Thursday night. So obviously no game tomorrow night. That's actually tomorrow night will be our first break that we have had in, I'd say, about a week and a half to 2 weeks. We had a game every night, Monday through Saturday last week, then obviously the first 2 nights this week. But I'll tell you what, though, it really, I enjoy being able to have a game every night. I love what we do so much, and to watch these young ladies and the young men play the game they love. It's nice to be around them and to watch them succeed and do well. And so it's really not a big deal, when it comes down to things. But nice to have a little bit of a night off tomorrow night. But again, your Lady Raiders will be back at it on Thursday night for that big MUC battle at Shenandoah. Also on Friday night, another very big boys basketball game, as they will be welcoming the Delta Eagles to Raider Gymnasium. Again, that'll be a JV start of 6 o'clock, varsity game to follow. So make sure to tune in on Saturday or Friday night's ball game. Also Saturday night, the boys basketball team will be in action at Tri. If you remember correctly, that game should have been played earlier on in the season, had to be postponed because of some issues there at Tri with the pandemic. Had some instances there where they had some issues, and so we'll be playing that makeup game on Saturday night at Tri High School, JV at 6, varsity to follow. So again, that's some upcoming broadcast. Stick right here with us. Again, we have your third quarter of action live here on your home, the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home Elite Real Estate's primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County's premier realtors, I provide consumer-focused branding, the newest technology, and a marketing plan that provides superior service to all of my clients without compromise. For any and all of your real estate needs, contact me, Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-749-4546.
All right, folks, welcome back. Here again, we're just about set to begin this third quarter of play. Again, here from beautiful Raider Gymnasium in Selma, Indiana. Again, if you are just now joining us for the first time, again, I'm your play-by-play broadcaster, Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Again, we're very appreciative of everyone for tuning into tonight's ball game. Again, whether you're a Lapel fan, a Wapahani fan, all of you are very appreciated, and we thank you for supporting our teams by watching here tonight. Again, if you want to subscribe, that's fine. That'd be great, actually. You can subscribe for free. Doesn't cost a dime. And then click the little bell icon right next to the subscribe button. Again, just gives you alerts and notifications upon every single broadcast. So, nonetheless, here Wapahani will again begin that second half there with a turnover. So now that gives us 8 here on the night. Up top here, Wallace swung on here to number 23, Lyons. Three-pointer's going to be up, no good there for Wallace. Tracked down the rebound there by Abby Cross here of Wapahani. Again, both teams coming back out with their original starting lineups to begin this second half of play. Double screen set there by Jefferson and Felder in the corner. The Zoe Swallow thought about that one. Now Felder for 3 is up, and it's good. Destiny Felder continuing right where she left off there in the first half. Now 14 points on the night here for Destiny. And the Raiders again out to their largest lead of the night. There's a turnover there by Lapel. And we'll have a foul here on number 30, Morgan Baker. That will be her first, team's first of the second half. Thompson here at the top, takes it over here to the side to Zoe Swallow. Now Felder on to Jefferson and back up top. Swallow and looking to drive inside. Of course, there's nothing there. Swallow again here with the three, no good. And coming up with that rebound will be Morgan Baker of Lapel. As the Bulldogs begin again here on offense, the three will be up and no good for Baker. Jefferson tracking down the rebound. And we're going to have a timeout now by Wapahani. This will be a 30-second timeout. First timeout here of the evening for Wapahani. So we'll go ahead and stick right here with you during the timeout. We'd like to thank some more of our sponsors here this evening. A big thanks to Kenshaw Properties, owned by Kendra and Shane Franks. Kenshaw Properties is a Muncie-based company that offers Ball State area rental homes. For more information, check out their website at at kenshawproperties.com. But their contact number is 765-356-1340. So again, that is Kenshaw Properties, a proud sponsor of the WHS Network. So back to basketball here in the third quarter. Now just under 5 minutes to play. Wapahani here with a 9-point lead, 28-19. Jefferson there at the free throw line, kicks it over here to Cross. Now Swallow here on the left wing. Again, Felder looking for that screen, and that's where as a guard, you've got to take the ball essentially to her. Run off of that screen, shoulder to shoulders. They always kind of taught me back in the day. As we'll have a push in the back there by number 30, Morgan Baker, her second, team second of the half. Jefferson underneath, kicks it out to Swallow. Now Thompson here on the right side. Tell you what, you'd like to have seen Jefferson just go up with that one. She's right there on the low post. Just turn around and put it on up there for two. Just really not a whole lot available right here. Again, Thompson just kind of looking over the landscape here, see what's available. Jefferson kicks it up top here. That's Destiny Felder. Cross at the top, thought about it. Now looking to relocate here, finds Thompson. Nice defense here from the Bulldogs. Been kind of staying their ground so far as the Raiders just continue to work the ball around, settling for a good shot. You love the patience here by the Lady Raiders, as now we'll have a reach-in foul here on number 14. That's Brooke Wallace, her second, team's third of the half. And we'll see number 25, Caitlin Garber, now in here for the first time this evening for the Lady Bulldogs. And we'll have an illegal screen here on Wapahani's number 5, Zoe Swallow, her first, team's first of the half. So we definitely, I guess if there is one plus to that, we definitely took some time off the clock. Again, making sure we're taking good care of the basketball and being patient. A lot of credit there to Lapel's defense as well. Baker there with a deep three. It is up and good. So Morgan Baker strikes for three more. Now she continues to run that total up now to 7. Double screen there from Jefferson and Felder. Now Cross with a three of her own. It is up and no good. A battle for the rebound. And we'll have a jump ball in which the possession arrow will favor Lapel. So now substitutions here for the Lady Raiders. Number 20, Maddie Felton, and number 45, Gabby Felder will sub in for the Wapahani Lady Raiders. Going to head by 6, 2.5 to play here in the third. Nice screen set there from Baker, rolls off of it and attacks the rim. So 2 more points, adding to that total now of 9. Felder setting up for the screen. Felton looking to drive baseline. Getting too much traffic there on the inside. That's where you've got to kind of back it out a little bit and go with something different. Go with a different look. Cross-court pass. Felton now down low. Felder, we've got a loose ball and another jump ball. And possession will stay here with Wapahani. Felton here along the baseline finds Gabby Felder, and she will be hit underneath. She looks to be all right. So the foul on Baker will now be her third. Team's 4th of the half. And the first one will be up and good here for Gabby Felder. That's her first point on the night. And number 10, McKenna Little, will sub in for the Bulldogs. And a second one, no good. And they're saying it's out of bounds there off of Wapahani. So Lapel again will take over here on offense. And we have a violation there. Stepped over the end line there by Wallace. So second turnover now in the second half here for Lapel. Jefferson trying to find anybody. Finally was able to get it to Thompson. She aggressively goes in, finds Felton for 2 along the baseline, no good. Jefferson with the offensive rebound. Felton for 3, and it's up and good. So I guess we'll trade that 2 for a 3. Maddie Felton now with 5 points, and the Raiders have now extended that lead back out to 8. There with 1:15 to play in the third. Wallace dribbled it right off her foot, and that's another Bulldogs turnover. The Raiders sending it down court. Maddie Felton attacking the bucket, and we're going to have another tie-up down low, and that's going to end up in the favor of Lapel this time. Little will swing it over to Wallace on the right side. Back out to Little again. Heavy pressure there from Swallow, and now Jefferson picks it off. 4th turnover now for Lapel here in the second half. Gives them 11 on the night. Wapahani with 10. Felder here at the top. Swung on. That is Thompson, and another jump ball. I think we had pretty much about 5 or 6 of those, I think, here in the third quarter. And so let's see here if the Raiders hold for the last shot or try to go in for something a little early. Thompson has some other ideas and puts it right in there for 2. So 5 points now tonight here for Emily. 10-point lead now for Wapahani, the largest of the night. And a traveling violation on Lapel as the woes continue here for the Bulldogs, starting to really unravel. Thompson better shoot it quickly here. The Raiders aren't going to get a shot off in time. Or they will. They're going to count the basket. Again, don't necessarily always pay attention to the clock on our screen. Just listen for the buzzer in the gym. Because sometimes there could be a little bit of a difference there because it's not set up, I guess, at all times with that. But that's going to be a made 3-point basket there by Maddie Jefferson to end the third quarter. So it's Wapahani 37, Lapel 24. We'll be back here with your fourth quarter of action here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. Alrighty, folks. Again, had to come back from the commercial break a little early because both teams got out to the floor a little bit earlier than expected. So, nonetheless, as we begin this fourth quarter, we'll have a foul here on Zoe Swallow, her team second of the half. Against Lapel basketball, down by now 13 after that made three-point basket there by Jefferson as time expired there in the third. And so Wallace again attacking the rim. We'll head to the line here for two shots. Foul here on Raider number number 4, Maddie Jefferson, her third, team's third. And the first free throw will be up and good here for Wallace. And the second one up and good as well. So now a 11-point ball game after the made free throws there from Brooke Wallace. Now 4 points on the night there for that young lady. Thompson looking to attack the left side and goes up strong for two. Been a little bit of contact there, but I think probably a good no call. It's a good job there to fight through that and put that in there for two. Now 7 points on the night here for Emily. Wallace along the baseline, won't get the jumper to go. Jefferson with the rebound. And the Raiders are off and rolling here as head coach Carly Boggs tells her team slow it down a little bit. Again, you have a 13-point lead. Work the ball around, settle for a good shot, and also use some clock here at the same time. Thompson right down the middle was looking for Felder. And Swallow somehow picks it up there in the corner, and the shot's going to be up, no good. Felder with the rebound, gets that one blocked away. Now Felton, no good. Felder, again, we've had a couple of opportunities there on the inside, just nothing able to come to fruition here as Destiny Felder and Abby Cross will return to the floor for Wapahani. All right, so we hope that Gabby's all right. Again, she got a little banged up there earlier, and now it seems like it might be her ankle that might be bothering. I don't know if she stepped on someone's foot or just came down on it wrong. Nonetheless, we hope that Gabby's all right. Cross up top here to Jefferson, swung on to Swallow. Nice deflection there from Brooke Wallace. Felder for two and no good. And so the Bulldogs, again, will head back the other way here on offense. Again, down by 13. Now with exactly 5 minutes to play here in regulation. Again, make sure to stick around. We'll have a shortened version of our post-game show coming up at the conclusion of tonight's ball game. A 30-second timeout now taken by Lapel. Again, that'll be their second charge timeout here of the evening, so they have 3 remaining, Wapahani with 4. But again, as I was just mentioning, we'll have our Raiders Live post-game show coming up at the following, or at the conclusion of this ball game, and then we'll have the varsity game coming up later on this evening between Wapahani, again coming in at 12-8 on the season. Lapel coming in at 9-10. Lapel's been playing some good basketball. You know, they've played some tough opponents throughout the season. I don't quite think that record exactly showcases how good of a team that Lapel has. So that's going to be a battle here tonight. Again, Wapahani here of late, you know, they've started to come around, you know, starting to play a little bit better basketball. And, you know, really, you know, like I said many a times before, our varsity team's been they've been fun to watch. You know, they're a young group, but they've continued to get better as the seasons went along. And really, it's had a couple of nice, you know, lengthy winning streaks throughout the course of the season here as well. As Wapahani will turn that one over now for the 4th time here in the second half. But again, we got that varsity game coming at you live later on here this evening right here on youtube.com/WHS Network. 39-28 after that made layup there from Morgan Baker of the Lady Bulldogs. Thompson right down the middle. Puts that one off the glass and through for 2 more. So Emily now with 9. Baker now to the left side, again cut off there by Thompson and Cross. Now the 3 will be up and no good there for Lorelei Grant, as that was rebounded by Abby Cross, and the Raiders again will slow it down a little bit, led by Emily Thompson. 3:25 remaining in the 4th quarter. Again right here from Raider Gymnasium in Selma, Indiana. Again, it's about an hour drive east from Lapel. As number 20, Maddie Felton, will return to the floor for Zoe Swallow. Wallace there to Grant. Now Baker up top. Wallace swung on the Lions. Tell you what, quick and swift passes here from Lapel. Grant now finds Wallace, looking to attack the left side of the rim, and will have a reach-in foul. It's going to be number 20, Maddie Felton, her 2nd, team's 4th. So both teams now 4 fouls apiece. Wallace wide open for 3, no good. A battle for the rebound. Cross will end up coming up with it. Then Thompson motoring down 4 quickly there just a moment ago. Looking for Jefferson underneath, high off the backboard, no good. Felder, again with tons of traffic on the inside as Lapel gets it stripped away from him. Now the 6th turnover here in the second half will give him 13 turnovers for the ball game. Up top here to Cross, swung on, Jefferson. We'll find Thompson out near the logo. Jefferson with another offensive rebound and was fouled. Not sure if she was attempting a shot right there or not. Looks like it should have been on the floor, and it will be. So again, Baker will pick up the foul. Morgan Baker, her 4th, team's 5th. And some substitutions coming in there for Lapel. I believe that was Little, as well as Lily Humrickhouse, and I think Gracie Clark, I believe, came back into the game. So the foul there on Clark will be her 2nd, team 6th. So a couple free throws here for Destiny Felder. And the first one's going to catch the front iron, no good. Tell you what a game Destiny's had throughout the evening here. We're going to add to that point total, and the second one will be up and good. So 1 for 2 there for Destiny. 15 points now on the night. And she had 11 there in the first half. Felton there with the deflection and the takeaway. 14 turnovers now for Lapel. Jefferson for three. Won't get the bank to go, but there's Destiny Felder with another offensive rebound. As she was fouled on the way up here by number 45, Lorelei Grant, her first, team seventh. And so the Raiders now in the bonus, but again, that was a two-shot foul. And will not get the friendly roll to go there on that first one there for Felders. We'll see Zoe Swallow return to the floor here for Wapahani. Second one up and good. So 16 down the night there for Destiny. Off the mark there, Cross with the rebound. And so right here, if you're Wapahani, you just hold on to the basketball. You're up by 15 points. Under a minute and a half remaining. No reason to score. I mean, I guess unless if you just have a wide open layup, but even then, you know, you've done what you've come to do. And we'll have a foul here on Wapahani's number 30. Destiny Felder, that's going to be her first. Team's fifth. Grant up top here to Little. Now Garber again facing some pressure there from Cross a moment ago. And stepped on the line. That was number 35. Humor accounts. So we'll wait for the clock to catch back up there. We did not stop the clock right there, so apologize there. That was then another turnover. And Grant up and good for two. So that was now turnover number 12 here for Wapahani on the night. Not too bad, really. I mean, that's, you'd like to get that lower or that number even lower, but 12 turnovers isn't completely horrible. Nice hustle there from Felton or from Cross and Grant. But that does end up in another turnover here for Wapahani. Again, 15 turnovers here for Lapel. It's definitely been a big, a big facet of the game that both teams, coming in here. You obviously want to perform well and take good care of the basketball. The Raiders just able to take a little bit better care of it and knock down some shots here throughout the ball game. That coming up big with this victory here tonight. Again, final score is your Wapahani Lady Raiders 43, the Lapel Lady Bulldogs 30. Again, the Lady Raiders will now finish their regular season at 15-3 on the season. So, congratulations there to your Wapahani Lady Raiders. Again, we want to wish the best of luck there for the Lapel Lady Bulldogs. And like I said, it was nice to have them here this evening. It's always a big game. It doesn't matter if it's JV or varsity. It's always a big game, and so very appreciative of Lapel coming out here tonight. So, folks, we'll go ahead and step aside here for a break. We'll have a short version of our Raiders Live pre- or post-game show coming your way here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, welcome back live here on the WHS Network here on YouTube.com as we'll break down the stat line here for Wapahani here this evening. From overall points, the Raiders were led here tonight by Destiny Felder at a team-high 16 points, followed up by Emily Thompson with 9, Zoe Swallow with 6 points, Maddie Jefferson and Abby Cross with 3 points, also Maddie Felton with 5 points, and Gabby Felder with 1 point, again for a grand total 43 points scored here for your Wapahani Lady Raiders. Again, this is the final home game, or final game overall in general for this junior varsity team, because they're going to unfortunately not be able to play Thursday night. I'm not sure of the circumstances there. It has to do with Shenandoah. It's not from Wapahani's part. But the varsity game will be at 6 o'clock Thursday night at Shenandoah. So no JV game coming at you from Shenandoah on Thursday evening. So a great season here for this Wapahani Lady Raider junior varsity team. Again, finishing up 15-3 on the season. It was a lot of fun broadcasting for them and watching them grow as a team and individually. And gosh, that's a heck of a good year. 15-3, with everything going on. And there's been a lot of the season where we've played with 5, 6, or maybe 7 girls. It's been tough. But these young ladies grinded through the season and have a lot to be proud of. So congratulations here to your Wapahani Lady Raiders. Going to finish up the season now 15-3 on the air. Again, best of luck there to Lapel throughout their last game or so here of the regular season for the junior varsity team as we get prepared here for tonight's varsity action. Again, make sure to tune in live here in about 10, 15 minutes from now. We'll have that broadcast coming at you right here on YouTube. So until then, folks, I'm Brandon Morvillas alongside cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Again, thank you all of you for watching, and we'll see you all back here in a little while here on your Home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.